Wow. He just laughed as we brought him down. I gotta say, that takes some balls to literally laugh at the person who's striking you down as they do it. That takes some balls. It really does, because, man, oh man, I may have hated Sarevok's guts, and definitely Toby felt that way, but you gotta admit, he made for one hell of a villain. As far as antagonists go, he was pretty awesome. And goodbye, Sarevok. Can't say we'll miss you, but you were one hell of an antagonist. That much is for damn sure. And that, everybody, was Baldur's Gate. And since we're on to the credits now, this is, of course, the time where I talk about my feelings on the game, and honestly, after that, I think I've got a new favorite. Before this, the game I would have said was my favorite game of all time was The Witcher 2. Before that, it was The Witcher 1. Now it's Baldur's Gate. I gotta say, this game was one of the best ones I've ever played. I haven't played that many CRPGs. It's basically just this and Tyranny are the two CRPGs I have played. And I really enjoyed it. It was excellent. And my favorite aspect of it, though, has to be how different it is from most modern RPGs. It doesn't go, okay, you've got a quest. Now, here's an entry in your quest journal telling you in exhaustive detail exactly what you have to do to complete this quest. Now go off and follow the quest marker and then keep following the quest marker like some bloody breadcrumb trail to finish it. No, it just says, here's a quest, now figure it out. Doesn't even tell you where to go for the quests in anything other than vague directions, which I just love. The figure it out for yourself aspect of the game is my favorite part. And the fact that just you can play through an entire playthrough this game, and there can be entire sections of the game, whole quests that you don't even find out exists because you didn't visit that very specific part of that particular area of one place out in the boonies or something. I just love how that's a thing that can happen, and where you go and who you choose to talk to is just so important. It's great. And the story, it was just so epic. And I've mentioned this a few times in the game, and Anyone who's been paying attention to my commentary early on and then in the late game will know this, but one of my favorite parts was how the powers scaled up, and you started at the beginning of the game just out of Candlekeep, and you could barely take on a wolf. A single wolf was such a challenge that I even found myself running away from wolves on occasion, because they did so much damage, or even dying to them. And at the end, I can take on 5 or 6 bandits at once with no issues. This game was amazing, and I love basically every part of it. I mean, there were a few things about it that I took issue with, but most of them are just down to certain quirks in the way I play games, like the exploration. While all the areas were great and unique and everything, there wasn't a whole lot of variety in terms of... wasn't a whole lot of variety in terms of things to do in the different areas. There were a lot of areas that were nothing but wilderness to explore, which was great early on, but once you hit the late game, it got kind of tedious. But anyways, the credits for this game were pretty short, so I guess I'm doing my talky bit about where I'll be going from here over the title screen. Anyways, next, well, a lot of people were probably hoping I would immediately jump into Baldur's Gate 2 from this, but that's not actually in my plans. I'm planning next to do a Let's Play of Skyrim. I've had this in my plans for a long time now, a roleplay of Skyrim, as a amnesiac vampire, essentially. Well, that's going to be what I do next. It's going to be in my chapter format type thing, like I started trying out with the Elias Tale Let's Play back in the day. But once the first chapter of that finishes up, then I will come back for Baldur's Gate 2. That's my plans. But I think that's enough rambly talky for now, so I will leave it here. This has been DarkPhoenix Gaming, and you have been watching Let's Play Baldur's Gate. I hope that you enjoyed this series as much as I enjoyed making it. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I just can't express enough how grateful I am for even every single person who watches this. It's just incredible that people actually turn up to watch me play video games and talk on the internet. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again for whatever Let's Play of mine you decide to watch next. Until then, everyone, I'll see you then.